You guys, I am so disappointed. It's warm, but it didn't get any bigger. What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be testing out a couple of viral TikTok food hacks, sweets edition. And I basically prepared, I think, 5 different things that I'm going to test, and a lot of these actually have like overlapping ingredients. So good for all of us. If you guys also want to try it out, you don't have to buy that many things. Anyways, there are a couple that I'm actually like really looking forward to because I personally just don't know how true it is after like I've seen it on TikTok, so I've decided that I'm actually going to try it out myself. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first dessert I'm actually going to be trying to make is the donut being made out of basically just white bread. So this one I'm actually pulling out my air fryer for this one. Let's not waste the side. I don't know if I bought the right bread, to be honest. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to remove the edges, and I literally just ate it. And make sure you clean your hands because apparently you use your hands and you kind of just mush this with water. So here it is, crustless. I'm not gonna lie, I totally feel a little disgusted. Don't do so much water. I definitely have too much water. It's very mushy, but it does feel a little bit like dough. Let's see how well this is going to work. And then basically you just push and pop the hole and make the shape. Here's the little donut. I'm gonna go pop it in the oven. It's very soft and mushy. I obviously put too much water, but it's okay. Air fry. I'm gonna have it at 400 for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna check it every few minutes. Oh my gosh. So my donut's ready. Okay, so I would say make your donut bigger, the hole in the middle, because apparently it expands and the hole is gone. So I don't have a hole, like I don't have a donut anymore, but I have a donut hole, or like a little donut dot. Let's actually grab some sugar, and I'm just going to spread it on top. Anyways, this is, I want to say it's a semi-fail, just because it's not shaped like a donut. I have a feeling it's just gonna taste like bread, to be honest. It's still really like wet and mushy inside. I definitely added too much water. But I'll say it's not bad. You know, I should really consider air frying my bread now. Moving on, we're still gonna use bread. Some of you might have seen this one before. In one of my old videos when I was eating TikTok foods for 24 hours, you use 2 pieces of bread, and basically you want, I guess, your choice of chocolate. You can even do Nutella, but the only chocolate I have at home is the white baking chips, which I think is gonna work. So, basically, let me lower my camera so you guys can actually see. I'm basically just gonna put a couple of chocolates in the middle. I'm actually going to add a little bit of my own twist to this one because I still have mini marshmallows. I'm actually going to put 2 or like, okay, maybe 3. 3 mini marshmallows in here. You want to put this other bread on top. Grab a circle round thingy. And you're probably not going to see my face because I'm actually going to stand up and really push on this really hard. Look at how perfect this is! I can even fry an egg in the middle. And let me try to pop this out. There we go. Look at that. And look at how clean the closed edges are. And this one is actually going to go into the mini oven. That's already preheating, so we're actually going to pop it in right now. I'm excited! Mini oven, here you go. Now I'm gonna basically just wait maybe around 10 to 15 minutes. I think maybe around 10 minutes. Hopefully the expansion of the marshmallows isn't gonna pop open my 2 pieces of bread. Yeah, we'll find out. But I'm going to come and flip it in about 5 minutes just so I can get both sides kind of burnt. You guys, I'm basically just snacking on my Lucky Charms while I'm waiting for the bread, which we're actually going to be doing something with this later on in this video. You guys, take a look at this. This side is all burnt already. So far, I don't see it popping open, so I think we're going to be okay. This looks so cute right now. Here's the little bread with white chocolate and the extra marshmallows that I decided to add in there. And honestly, the bread, the two sides are still like very much intact. Nothing has popped. It is kind of hard, if you can hear that. So I already know it's going to be delicious because it's not soft like last time. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. I might make more tonight. I honestly think I can use more ingredients inside because the marshmallows didn't fully blow up and there's like a lot of like just space inside. Marshmallows basically just disappear. So the next one I'm going to be doing is going to involve milk and Oreos. Actually, the next two are going to be milk and Oreos. The first one, I guess, is going to be the very well-known Oreo cake in a mug thing. I personally don't think I've ever actually tried making it. But I'm actually going to be using 2 Oreos. And we're going to crush it with a golden spoon, fork. Because technically, like, some people like to add flour and stuff to it, but then I'm like, but that doesn't make it any more simpler than it should be. So I'm going to actually just try the recipe. Some people have made it successfully with just Oreo and milk. Now, I really don't know if it's gonna work because there might be a little too much water, so I'm wondering if it's a good idea to crush maybe another one in there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna crush one more. Now let's pop it in the actual microwave this time. Oh my gosh, that was actually the perfect consistency. Look at that. Let's now have a taste test. Oh my gosh. It literally looks like a chocolate cake or like a brownie. It actually like blew up a little bit, like it popped up or like it grew in size a little bit. The texture is also like a cake. Now I'm starting to think the next thing is gonna work because honestly I had really big doubts about it. Because we're on Oreos. I don't know if you guys know about those Oreo cakesters that they have. And I had my doubts at first for this one that if you put in basically... If you put an Oreo with a little bit of milk and you also pop it in the microwave without crushing it, it's going to turn into an Oreo cakester. So I had my doubts until I saw the cake. So I'm going to start with 25 seconds and let's see if it actually turns into an Oreo cakester. So it did not. It just looks like a blob of melted Oreo. I might have added too much water, so I'm actually going to attempt again in this small cup. And once again, it did not work. So there you go. Oreos don't really turn into Oreo cakesters. But anyways, I think people just pop that in and then just take out another exactly same cup or glass or anything and put in an Oreo cakester and tell you that that's how it works. Because apparently it didn't work here, So I guess if you want Oreo cakesters, just go buy Oreo cakesters. Like, no need to spend money on milk to make your own with Oreos. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the last and final one that I have for you guys today, and also the one that I am most excited about. So we have here our main ingredient, the Lucky Charms, and yes, I have been snacking on these already. So what we're gonna do is... I also highly doubt this one is true, which is the reason why I saved it for last, because I'm actually very excited about it myself too. Do you see the size of these little marshmallows? They're very small. These ones aren't like your typical marshmallows. They're kind of like freeze-dried. People say if you pop it in the microwave for, actually it's funny, exactly 18 seconds, these marshmallows should get a lot bigger in size. And I don't know, I feel like it might work and it might not, but I kind of really doubt it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop all of this in here for 18 seconds exactly and see if these actually do expand in size. You guys, I am so disappointed. 18 seconds and this is warm. But it didn't get any bigger. This is so disappointing. Who the heck even said that works? That's so mean. Am I not doing it right? Am I not doing anything right today? You know what? I'm gonna try again with one of each and maybe leave it in there for a little longer and see if anything changes. Okay, you guys, I literally put these in for 35 seconds this time. And this one is, nothing changed. It only became softer as if it's starting to melt. You hear that? So I'm wondering if I just have to leave it in for even longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it one last chance with the 3 of these and leave it in there for another 35 seconds and see if anything else changes. If not, then that's the end of it. Like, I don't trust these TikTok hacks anymore. And disappointment happens for a 3rd time. So, okay, so I guess this brings us to a fail for the expansion of Lucky Charm charms. They're now just soft and mushy. And just doesn't taste good anymore. Anyways, as disappointing as this video gets towards the end, I am so sorry that this just became a disappointment at the end. I really thought it was gonna work, even though I was doubting it. So even though I left you guys with a very big disappointment towards the end of the video, I still want to thank you guys for watching through this video, and I hope you still enjoyed this video despite that I failed so many times. And I guess I'm just gonna end it here today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!